Next topic is flow of charge, conductors and insulators. Charges can flow through a copper wire but cannot flow through plastics. Copper is conductor of charge and plastic is an insulator or non-conductor of charge. So those substances by which electricity or electric charge can flow, they are said to be conductor, and those substances by which electric charge or current cannot flow are said to be insulators. Okay. Mostly metals are conductor and non-metals are insulators. Now, see, the next topic is earthing. The human body can also conduct charge to some extent. This is why if you touch the disc of a charge electroscope with your finger, the metal leaves collapse because the charge flow through your body to the earth. And this process of transferring a charge from the charged body to the earth is known as earthing. Earthing is a process of transferring electricity or electric charge from a charged body to earth, and we are playing a medium by which electric charge flow by charged body to earth. Okay. Earthing is used to discharge an electroscope before it can be used for another experiment. So the earthing is useful to discharge an electroscope before it can be used in further or next experiment. So we know that our body is a conductor, and our body also conduct electricity. So when you touch charge electroscope with your finger, the metal leaf collapse because the charge flow through your body to the earth. Okay, and the transferring of electric charge from charged body to earth are said to be earthing. Now let us talk about electric current. What is electric current? We have seen that when a charged electroscope is connected to an uncharged electroscope through a copper wire, charge flow from the charged to the uncharged electroscope. This flow of change in conductor is called electric current. I repeat, when a charged electroscope is connected to uncharged electroscope through a copper wire. Why we can say through a copper wire? Because copper wire is a conductor. Okay. Charge flow from charged to uncharged electroscope, and the flow of charge in conductor is said to be electric current. Okay. And this is the electric current that we are so used in our daily life and about which we study in earlier classes. However, when a charged body is connected to uncharged body through a conductor, electric current flow for a short time only. It flow until the two bodies are similar charge. Okay. Does not mean they have the same charge. This is like two water tank, one with water and one with no water connected together. Then water flow from one tank to another tank until water level is both tank is the same. You need to understand, if you take two water tank and both of them are filled with water, then is it possible to transfer from one to another, because they fulfill their volume. So it can only possible when one tank fulfilled with water and other is empty. Then you transfer from a tank to another tank. Okay, and it will only transferred until that water tank level become full. To make water flow continuously, you need to use water pump. Similarly, to make electric current move continuously in a wire, we need to electric cell or generator. Electric cell or generator makes current moving continuously in a wire. Okay. So this is all about electric current. Okay. Next topic is atmospheric electricity. Let us now come back to studying how lighting is produced. Benjamin Franklin first proved that clouds build up charge during a storm. He flew a silk kite into the clouds during the thunderstorm with a metal key tied to the thread of the kite. He got an electric shock when he touched the metal key. This happened because the charge in the cloud flowed through a wet string of the metal key, and when the metal key was touched, heavy charge flowed through the Franklin body to the earth and giving him an electric shock. So, Benjamin Franklin is the first person who proved that cloud build up charge during an storm. He felt when he flies kite, a silk kite into the cloud. When you flew a silk kite into the cloud during a thunderstorm with a metal key tied to the thread kite. He got an electric shock when he touched metal key. This happened because the charge in the cloud flowed down the wet string to the metal key, and when he touched metal key, he experiences electric shock. See this figure. Okay.